A massive fireball illuminates the night sky over Russian-occupied Donetsk as a critical military ammunition depot is destroyed. Over the past 48 hours, staggering images have emerged from the temporarily occupied region of Donetsk. A Russian military ammunition dump has been completely engulfed in a major strike, triggering an intense series of secondary explosions that lasted for hours. With Russian authorities maintaining strict silence on the matter and Ukrainian monitoring channels releasing dramatic video evidence, the strategic implications of this attack are coming into sharp focus. Our chief international correspondent has the latest on the ground and the broader impact on Russia's military logistics. It began in the dead of night between July 13th and 14th. Deep in Russian-controlled territory, the skyline of Donetsk was suddenly engulfed in a brilliant orange glow. According to video evidence first circulated by the Ukrainian monitoring channel Excelenova Plus, a targeted strike hit a key Russian ammunition depot. What followed was a cascading disaster for the Russian military. The footage, shot from a considerable distance, captures not just a towering inferno, but the unmistakable rapid-fire crackle of secondary detonations. This confirms that vast quantities of stored artillery shells and rockets were cooking off, exploding one after another in a chain reaction. While the exact coordinates of the facility remain unconfirmed, its destruction in the heart of Donetsk deals a heavy blow to Russian supply lines. In the grueling war of attrition currently raging in the Donbass, artillery is the absolute backbone of the Russian offensive. Taking out a localized logistics hub severely degrades their ability to maintain sustained bombardments against Ukrainian defensive positions. So far, Moscow has remained entirely silent. There has been no official statement regarding the cause of the explosion, the extent of the damage, or the number of potential casualties among military personnel. However, this strike does not appear to be an isolated incident. It aligns with a sweeping, highly coordinated Ukrainian strategy aimed at crippling Russian military infrastructure. Simultaneously, Ukraine's general staff reported successful strikes on a logistics hub in occupied Luhansk. Furthermore, Ukrainian drones launched deep strike operations into Russian territory, hitting major oil and petrochemical facilities, including the Gazprom Neftekhim Salavat complex, roughly 1,500 kilometers away. By targeting both the ammunition to fire the weapons and the fuel required to transport them, Ukraine is attempting to strangle the Russian war machine from within. This strike in Donetsk is highly significant in the broader scope of this summer's campaign. When you force your enemy to continuously reposition their supply lines further back, you severely disrupt their operational tempo. An ammunition depot exploding for hours means thousands of shells are instantly vaporized. In a conflict where daily artillery shell consumption is staggeringly high, losing a forward depot like this creates immediate, localized shortages for the troops on the zero line. Furthermore, the fact that Ukraine is coupling these tactical strikes in occupied territories like Donetsk and Luhansk with strategic drone strikes on Russian fuel infrastructure demonstrates a very sophisticated, multi-layered interdiction campaign. They are proving that nowhere behind the front lines is secure. A war of logistics, and right now, the infrastructure is burning. We will continue to monitor the fallout from this massive explosion in Donetsk as more satellite imagery and on-the-ground intelligence become available in the coming days.